Good afternoon from Teacher Melissa. I want to talk to you today about summer teaching with VIP Kid. I want to give you just my own personal experience. I taught through all of last summer, built up my business over this year, and I've also heard a lot from more experienced teachers than myself through some Facebook pages, through my YouTube subscribers, and from VIP Kid themselves. There's so much good information in the library tab of the VIP Kid teacher portal and in the Hutong. There's lots of discussions there that are really good. So if you're looking for some information, those are great places to go. So I'm going to kind of conglomerate all of that and give you some things that have worked for me. Now, your mileage may vary, but this is some tips that I have found have been helpful in building my VIP Kid business. First of all, if you're a brick and mortar teacher, this could be a great time to get some extra VIP Kid hours in. It's fabulous for that. If you're not a brick and mortar teacher, watch out. We're all getting ready to go on our summer break soon. So we're going to be flooding those bookings pages with open slots. So everyone needs to be ready for summer and kind of know what to expect. So for me, first thing I do is I take care of myself and my family first. I suggest you just pull out a calendar right now and mark off everything you know. For instance, I know I'm going on that fabulous VIP Kid cruise, which is a teacher meetup that we're doing, and it's in June, so I've just marked that out. I'm not going to, you can't teach on the cruise, the Wi Fi is not good enough. Some of you going might decide to teach in the hotel that morning before we leave port. Whatever, mark out. My husband and I are going on a massive road trip through a lot of July. So I've got a lot of dates marked out. And right now I'm carefully checking what campgrounds might I have Wi Fi if I just want to teach a few classes here and there. So get a calendar and mark that off. Don't forget, there's holidays coming up. 4th of July. It's in the middle of a week. So when is your town having fireworks? I don't know. Will it be Tuesday night? Will it be Wednesday night? I don't know. 4th of July is a weird middle of the week. Is there a weekend thing? Now, trust me, these things have been planned for a long time. Somewhere, somebody in your town knows when the fireworks for 4th of July are. So keep that in mind. Don't disappoint your kids. Don't disappoint your parents. Don't disappoint your grandkids, whatever. Find out when some of those things are that you want to block out some time to have fun with your family in the summer. Family reunions, don't forget all these kinds of things. So before you do anything, right now, find out when all those are and block those off. Know what time they start, what's the latest you can teach, what's the earliest you can teach. And I suggest that you block quite a few things off for summer so you don't accidentally book at the wrong time. So don't forget about those. Don't forget about summer birthdays, things like that. Then I suggest you decide what days you're going to take off each week. Now, I know a lot of you work 7 days a week and rarely take a day off. Hey, if that's what you want to do, great. But summer is a great time to have a set day off. And I strongly suggest it, especially if you're a brick and mortar teacher. You will regret it if you get to the end of summer and you're exhausted before you even start your brick and mortar class in the fall. So just think about it. Could you take 1 day a week off? Maybe a Wednesday, maybe a midweek. Maybe you can get a bunch of classes in during the week and then be off every Sunday all day. Whatever. Think about it. Maybe pick a day, maybe two, and take the day off where you don't have to get up early or stay up really late for your VIP Kid business. Just consider it for summer. Now, let's talk about bookings. Like I said, brick and mortar teachers who've been teaching little bits throughout the year or only on the weekends, or like me, I teach about 20 a week during my brick and mortar. days, but in the summer, I teach 40, 50 classes a week. I could teach more, but that's what I choose to teach. So we will be doubling, a lot of us will be doubling our bookings. We'll be working extra days. Maybe you didn't work during the weekdays. So there are going to be more. So you need to make yourself more marketable if you want to make sure that you continue to get bookings. So my experience and what I've heard from others is this. Many of our regulars take a step back from those major courses for the summer because they go sequentially in order, and it's hard for their family schedules when they're traveling or when they want to take some summertime. So a lot more of those extra certifications, those supplementary are what they're called in the certifications portal. So if any of those are open to you, get them as quickly as you can. Keep a close eye on that certifications tab. The VAE, which is VIP Kid Advanced English, the TOEFL, which is the test prep course. There's Grammar Beginner, there's Grammar Advanced, there's Free Talk, there's Voice of it. There's so many. Those supplementary ones that you maybe don't get booked at all during the school year or just a few here and there, those pick up a lot in the summer. Parents are trying them out. They're taking a break from the major courses. And VIP Kid sometimes runs special promotions to promote these classes. In the past, it's even been like summer camp, and you can pick from the classes. So keep that in mind. Now is the time to get some of those certifications under your belt and have them show up on your profile so that you can get some of those summer classes. So get as many of those as you can, as many of those as you want, and do not be worried if some of your regulars kind of disappear from your schedule and you get some of these new students. The new ones you're getting over the summer are going to be your new regulars in the fall. And I had students over the summer last year drop off, and I didn't know where they went. Did they quit VIP Kid? I don't know what they did. But some of them came back, found me again in the fall. So don't worry, don't take it personal, but get some of these extra certifications so that your business has more of an opportunity for parents to book. Okay, so here's another tip. Now is the time to begin telling your parents in your feedback what your summer hours are going to be. So mine says something like this. Beginning May 28th, my summer class times will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Beijing time. I hope you can find a class that is convenient for your family. Thank you for choosing me to be Bao Bao's teacher. Something like that. Tell them specifically what your hours are. Now, if you don't know what your hours are going to be, and they're going to be very different, like mine, I'm off part of June, I'm off a lot of July, I'll be here and there. You might just want to say, my summer hours will change beginning June 1st. Please use priority booking to reserve a class time with me. Your learning partner can help you priority book. Thank you for choosing me to be Coco's teacher. So you might want to go to priority booking. So if you know your hours, put them on. If you're not sure, just say priority booking. So your parents kind of have some kind of idea and they're not wondering what just happened to you. It will be there. Now, as far as priority booking goes over summer, here's what I do. I ignore anything that is outside of the hours that I have normally taught. I have never taught at 2 a.m. So if it's a priority request at 2 a.m., I just ignore it. I've never taught that time. If it's a priority book on a time close to a time or exactly a time I normally would and I'm on vacation, I tell them that. I'm sorry, I cannot have this class time. I will be traveling with my family. And then I put my hours. My hours will be, next Tuesday. I'm not trying to like hold a spot for them or anything, but I'm letting them know. They travel. They understand. Am I going to lose my regulars? Maybe. but there's 500,000 other students just waiting for a spot on your schedule and to become your new regular. I know we love our students. I know they love us. But work what you want to work. Do not accept priority requests outside of your normal time. Now, if your normal time for summer is going to be evening hours, you might be able to pick up quite a bit of evenings in the summer. Chinese families are just like us. Mom, kids wake up. Mom says, hey, let's get an English class in really quick before we go to the pool, before we go to the park. And they'll get on and they will short notice book a class. Turn on those short notice. That's e evening for us, morning for them. So you might get quite a few more of the evening class times booked because they're doing them last minute. They want to get some of that little academic stuff out of the way so that they can enjoy the rest of their summer day. Now, for them, most of them, summer starts in July. Summer is July and August. They have exams end of July for most, and then they're off all of July and August. So keep that in mind as well. It's different all across. It's a huge country. There's, millions and millions of students and different kinds of schools. But in general, you can expect the schedule to be pretty wide open starting in July and the last couple weeks of June to be kind of hit and miss as they finish up exams. So try these out. If you've had a different experience, we'd all love to hear it. Hopefully these tips will help you. Keep talking about it on your Facebook pages. Let your friends know some things they can do to help with their summer bookings. Have a great day.